Yo, what is good, people? It's your boy Sharpie back with another WWE Supercard video, and today is day one of the road to glory. So we're going to turn up for the boys. We're going to start making plays because I think the grind is going to be real, trying to get Chris Jericho the SummerSlam card. Fortunately, I don't have to grind out for Braun because I didn't get him in the PTC, which I still regret. But I do want Chris Jericho, so let's kick off the road. In fact, no, actually, before we kick off the road to glory, let's have a look at the King of the Ring. So right now, I've had enough of SummerSlam King of the Rings, so I'm doing a WrestleMania one. I'm 3 and 2, but mainly because I haven't energized. Right, we got 4 ones. Oh, he's gone for the same tactic as me there. Ooh. Yeah, I only lost because I didn't energize really, so I'm gonna have to make sure my energy is up. Because I think I could win this one, get 2 WrestleManias, praying on those divas, bro. Praying on those divas. Because I have no SummerSlam pros, so I have no chance of SummerSlam. So I'm just going to take the L's, try and get WrestleMania wins, try and get divas to help me out until I do get some SummerSlam pros. But as you can see, to get myself into WrestleMania, I put in Natalya to tag with Alexa Bliss. Who knows if it'll work? Who knows? But let's start with the Road to Glory. Haven't actually played at all. I haven't played anything because I've been out, and while I do that, let me edit my deck because I still have some WrestleManias I need to pro actually. Have I leveled up my Roman Reigns? Nope, not yet. I've pro'd him, but I still need to get the games with him. Right, we have Stone Cold as well that I need to do. In fact, that one does need some toughness, so I'll throw that in. But how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys absolutely smashing the Road to Glory. Obviously, I am behind. Where's the other Stone Cold? He should have his arms raised in the air. There we go. I have a Dean Ambrose as well, I think. I don't think I pro'd Ambrose. Dean Ambrose. Right, there's one. Now let's find the other. Yeah, I've done Randy Orton now. Nice. One, mate. Boom, both Ambroses in. I think that's it. Let's go. Right, we're going to add titles as well. How much? 75. We'll see where that gets us. If we're going to have the +2, it's going to be a grind. But obviously, Road to Glory is boring, so I'm thinking of topics to have. But definitely, today I do have a topic to talk about. Because yesterday, if you watched my Top Slam videos, or if you saw my videos yesterday, you would have known I went to WWE Live. WWE London. I don't even know what it was officially called. So, obviously, it was at the O2. Pretty big arena, you know. Probably one of the biggest in the UK, mate. So, it was a big thing. And it was the whole Raw roster. So, it's basically seeing a Raw house show. And it was absolutely insane, man. If you don't follow me on Twitter or anything like that, you may not have seen it. But I was row A, right? You know where the commentators are? Obviously, because the house show, no commentators. So they brought the thing closer. I was right there, like right by there. I was like one of the closer you could possibly be to the ring. And actually, I'll show you some pictures that I do have. I'll go through my Snapchat story, probably at the end of the video. I'll go through that, so make sure you guys are staying to the end if you want to see that, because it was right, literally like, I'll explain what happened. I'll start from the beginning and then just keep going. So we get there, obviously, and front row, baby, literally like insane, bruh, absolutely insane. And start off the show, we had the New Day versus the Club, which was awesome. I mean, Doc Gallows was like in front of me, like I could have slapped him on his bald head. Basically, you'll see in the pic. You know, yeah, I'll do him later because then I'll go through them all at once. He was literally right in front of me, like literally, like he was against the fence. So that was pretty crazy actually, and that was a good match. You know, New Day did win. It was for the titles, but titles ain't changing, obviously. And because it's a house show, it's not like the matches are still good, but they're not as good, obviously, as a Raw or something, because there's no real point. But so they don't go all out. They're a bit shorter, but it's still like amazing. And then what did we have next? I think that was then. It was number 2. I think it was Bo Dallas. It was Bo Lee versus Neville. That may have been number 2. Oh, we're in WrestleMania. No chance, mate. Right, let's go back into the game. Why am I in WrestleMania Plus? Oh, I was getting some games played with some cards, I think. Oh no, we're WrestleMania in... Oh, it's the Road to Glory. I was thinking about flipping Exhibition. I'm going to have to back out every single time. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the app. It's going to be long, man. It's going to be long. I'm going to back out every single time. So I may not even play all the bouts on video because I do want to show what happens during that night, you know, during the faithful night of WWE Live. So then we have Bo Dallas coming out with Curtis Axel against Neville. Hometown Neville, obviously, because he's English. We're in London, England. And Neville's absolute beast, man. He's like so muscly, bruh. And Bo Dallas playing the heel role, and he didn't have his new gimmick, Believe in Bo. Still came out in like social outcast gear and stuff, but I mean that was pretty good. Very good. Like Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas are really good at working the crowd in a heel way, really good at that. So that was cool to watch. Then I can't even remember what order this stuff happened. We had Braun Strowman versus Goldust, which was sick, man. And then Goldust came round. Everyone at first was like, "Yo, what's up, Goldust?" Gave him the flip and whatever. The big dapped him up, bro. Dapped up Goldust basically. Strong guy, man. Very strong. And so it's Braun Strowman versus an actual competitor. And Goldust, I mean, got some moves in. He actually got some moves. And he got a big pop, man. They always do, like, the older ones always get big pops. So we had Goldust versus Braun Strowman. I mean, I was cheering for Braun Strowman as well. And Goldust, because I do like Goldust. And I do like Braun Strowman. So that was sick as well. I mean, Goldust even did, I don't even know what they're called. Running cannonball off the apron into Braun Strowman. I mean, Goldust did that, bro. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So that was pretty sick. Braun Strowman choked out Goldust. Goldust passed out. So yeah. And there's the Sparkle Splash, by the way, if you've never seen it before. The Sparkle Splash from Alexa Bliss, Booty Bliss. So there we go, 13-0 with Booby and Nikki Bella as my champ. Back again, you know how we do. Made it onto oh no, can't be doing the picks, bruh. Going through all my messages, bruh. There we go, SoundCloud. Loading up Supercard again. This is long, but it has to be done. It has to be done. So, what happened after that? I want to say, I don't know. What came after Goldust and Braun Strowman? I think it was The Big Show versus Epico and Primo. And The Big Show, man, he gets the biggest pop every time. Seriously, he gets the biggest pop. It's because it's The Big Show, bro. How can you not like The Big Show? Obviously, like, if you're watching Raw or somebody comes out, you're just like, oh, for God's sake, man, we don't want to see Big Show. But then in person, you hear that, well, it's, you know, you just get turned, bro. You get turned, bro. So he always gets a big pop because he always expresses like his love to coming to London as well, England. He loves coming over to England to wrestle. Obviously, he's been doing it for years. He loves doing it. So that's why you give that respect, you get it back, you know. You give that out, you get it back. So shout out to Big Show, absolute monster of a man, obviously. Absolute monster of a man. And speaking of monster, I'm talking about, so JoJo was the ring announcer, bro, literally right in front of me. Let's just say bootios are a staple of her diet, bro. She's been eating those bootios, bro, straight up. I mean, look at her Instagram. Go on JoJo's Instagram. Look at the picture posted the other day, bro. Damn, son. That's what I'm gonna say on that, mate. That's what I'm gonna say on that. And then I'm trying. Did anything else happen before the break? Because then there was a little break, and then it comes on to like the main show, kind of, which is like the big boy matches, bro. The absolute big boy matches. And that was, then the break starts, and it starts off with Divas. So Charlotte versus the boss, Sasha Banks. Awesome, bro. That was sick as well. Both of them in person as well, man. If you know what I mean, bro. If you know what I mean, bro, you already know. Especially Charlotte, bro. You know Charlotte's bae as well now. So that was sick. Charlotte did win. I can't remember. No, Charlotte stole the win, actually, I think. It was a roll-up pin. So yeah, there was that. Charlotte versus Sasha. And then we had Botch. I was gonna say both the names at once. Chris Jericho, absolute hero, bro. Absolute hero. Y2J, absolute hero. Oh no. Woo! If I got WrestleMania Paul, then I would have cried. So Chris Jericho versus Roman Reigns. Boo! I wasn't booing because I don't even like dislike Roman that much. I mean, I used to, but then I actually realised that I really like watching his matches, so I can't really hate on him. And now he's not champ, so I can't hate on him at all. And I do, yeah, he always puts on good matches, like his kick-out style. And Chris Jericho had the mic for a bit at the start. Flipping sick, mate. He's funny. He's just the best, man. It's Chris Jericho, you already know. And then I was, literally, he was like up on the whatever it's called. I I don't even know what it's called, mate. I've lost my mind. I'm shattered from the gym trying to push out this video. Well, he was on the rope. He was on the top rope, and he was just like, I think this was before the match tonight. I was just like, Y2Jet. I was chanting it. He flipping was like staring at me. So yeah, Chris Jericho stared me down even though I was chanting his name. And then I looked away, and then my brother said he double took and was still staring at me. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe he wanted me to get in the ring, bruh. Wanted to get me to get in the ring. But then Roman Reigns obviously won the match. That was actually really... Oh, how could I forget, actually? I remember. But how could I forget the next one, right? So, the one before the... Actually, before the break, it was Cesaro versus Sheamus. I knew I was forgetting something, and that one counted to the best of 7 series, so it was a big match, and you can tell the difference from when, like, compared to the house show to how it really goes down. The match was way longer. They were absolutely beating the crap out of each other, man. You really see it. Like, Sheamus was on the mat, and he was so sweaty, like, they were destroying each other. And that just shows the real difference, because that one was being filmed. So I don't know if that... They might have highlights on Raw or something of that one. I don't know what they're doing with that. But absolutely destroying each other. That was insane. That was probably actually match of the night. Apart from the main event was really good too. But, I mean, they were absolutely destroying each other. That was insane. That was actually insane, that one. And then, yeah, the main event was for the Universal belt, and it was Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins. That was sick, bro. That was, like, insane as well. That was an insane match. So Rollins, right, he ran out to do a suicide dive and landed on the he jumped too far and landed on the barricade. His whole ribs on the barricade, bro. I mean, I thought he was going to be, like, completely destroyed. Because, I mean, that could break your flipping ribs, man. That will break your ribs. And he landed on it, and then he just gets up and lets out, like, this biggest, like, chant. Because he was so hyped. And then Sami Zayn in person as well. Like, they are so good. Seriously. In fact, that was probably match of the night. And then it was up there with the Cesaro Sheamus one. I mean, the match they put on for not even actually, like, being on TV was insane. And just the sequences and stuff in that match were insane. My brother's rocking Kevin Owens' top, and I had Kevin Owens' hat. And then when I was looking at, I think I was watching Seth outside the ring. And then my brother said, Kevin Owens had Sami Zayn in a headlock and was like staring right at us. Because obviously we're rocking the gear and we're chanting for KO and stuff. So, no, in fact, I was chanting for I was pretty much chanting for absolutely everyone. Every single time, because I was flipping turn, bro. It was sick, mate. And because I like pretty much everyone as well, so it was crazy, man. And then right at the end, obviously, you may have seen the picture. Sami Zayn shook hands with Seth Rollins, which means Seth Rollins is turning face, if you did not know. So we're gonna see a Seth Rollins face run, which is gonna be interesting. And then Sami Zayn came round everyone at the end and stuff, so dapped up Sami Zayn too, which is pretty sick, mate, which is pretty sick. So all in all, mate, it was absolutely insane night. I mean, after I've been like, because SmackDown I was like row D, so I was 4 rows back. Then NXT I was 2 rows back, and that was insane. Now being front row, bro, you just have to do it. You have to do it. Save up the money, do what you have to do. I mean, commit some crimes. Now I'm joking, mate, but definitely worth doing, man. Definitely, at least once in your life you have to sit front row, because it is a completely different experience. And I'm going to finish off this match, and then I'll go through my Snapchat story and just show some of the pictures I got. And yeah, because they're actually pretty sick. Obviously I was front row. I mean, I was trying to take stuff as fast as I could. 12-0, of course, you already know. Boom, there we go, just like that. We don't want to play the thing anyway. You're right, mate, how you doing? Right, let's have a look. In fact, may as well just click it. So, row A, brother, you can see JoJo. You can't see too much of the booty, bro. And then, the New Day. In fact, some of these pics are trash, by the way. There you go. New Day, yes. The club. There he is. 10 likes and I should have slapped him on the edge. That would have been funny. And we have Neville. You can't hear the sound, obviously, but I got his entrance perfect. That shows how close it was, man. And look, I got the red arrow absolutely perfect. Look at this on Bodas, Boli. Boom, look at that, bro. Insane, mate. Then the big shot. Look at the size of the man. Sheamus dead on the floor right in front of me. Hey. How you doing? There's Charlotte with the love heart. You already know, bro. You already know. And Sasha Banks. In fact, I'm pretty sure I wooed at Charlotte and then she stared at me as well. That's the thing, I was so close, how could I not? YTJ, there he is, doing his little speeches. Roman Reigns close up, bruh. And then Roman Reigns dead, literally in front of me. I mean, I freaking sparked him, bruh. And then the man Seth Rollins. Then he got knocked out, bruh. He got knocked out. And then anyway, I'll show you my brother's one as well. There's Christian. Look, my brother got it perfectly. Apart from my brother's a fake fan, bro. He was booing Roman while saying he likes Roman. But look at the side. He's absolutely stacked as well. And the goals were going crazy for him, obviously. But yes, anyway, that's it from me. I've been your boy, Tom Sharpie. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Obviously, repping Steph McMahon as well as my thing. So I hope you can smash 100 likes again. That would be awesome. Let me know if you were actually at the WWE event. Hopefully you enjoyed my picks and stuff. Anyway, but I've been your boy, Tom Sharpie. See you tomorrow for more Road to Glory. See you later for Top Slam tonight, baby. But that's it from me, people. Peace.